The following presentation will outline the initial consultation of a new client, detailing the goals in which they need the assistance of an exercise physiologist to achieve. The new client screen, initial consultation notes, and the pre-screening tools used on this client provide necessary information, such as medical history and prevalence of risk factors, which may influence treatment. All exercise, health, and behavioral goals will be presented with a needs analysis and an evidence-based action plan to implement moving forwards. The client is a 19-year-old female and as stated by the Heart Foundation, a blood pressure reading under 120/80 is optimal and a BMI of 23 for this client's height and weight is within the healthy range. Following the guidelines recommended by Hayward, the client is currently in the mid to upper range with 24% body fat. The client previously had a grade 1 hamstring strain acquired while running. They consulted a physiotherapist, were prescribed 3 weeks rest, and felt they had completely recovered. To ensure complete recovery, MMT was applied to both hamstrings, with the client achieving a grade of 5 and the eccentric grade of 6. In a study by Cuthbert, MMT was shown to be a clinically useful tool when testing muscles previously injured for any risk factors, remaining injury, and muscular strength. The client still meets the current ACSM guidelines, even with the reduced exercise intensity and duration. The client came to an exercise physiologist to request assistance in increasing aerobic fitness and reducing body fat percent following a year's break from football. The pre-exercise screening tools utilized were the PAR-Q, Fantastic Lifestyle Checklist, and the Adult Pre-Screening Exercise Tool. The client cleared all tests and has no risk factors, meaning further medical clearance is not required. To achieve the client's goal, the 3 components of exercise, health, and behavior will be modified. Firstly, the exercise component, in which the goal is to reduce the time taken to run 10 kilometers, which will be measured using bi-monthly time trials. To achieve this, the client needs an increase in aerobic fitness while remaining injury-free. The action plan involves the implementation of HIIT training, as this style of training has been proven in a study by Roxburgh to significantly improve VO2 max. The client's VO2 max will be tested using the treadmill VO2 max method. Pre-implementation, then bi-monthly. This method is used as the treadmill is the closest associated movement to movement in football, and Marsh's acknowledgement of the treadmill VO2 max being a useful tool in tracking changes in aerobic fitness in the same participant over a period of time. To remain injury-free, the client will follow the ACSM stretching and flexibility guidelines, with MMT being used monthly to monitor risk of injury. The client currently has 24% body fat, which is classified in the mid to upper range. The client needs to reduce her body fat to the 16 to 23% range, which is classified as the low to mid range, while maintaining lean muscle mass. To achieve this goal, the calculation and monitoring of the client's estimated energy expenditure will be used to prescribe a high-protein caloric deficit diet. A high-protein caloric deficit has been chosen, as this method has been proven to be successful in the progressive reduction in fat mass. In a study by Metler, it is shown that there was a significantly reduced loss of lean body mass with ingestion of a high-protein diet. The client's body fat percent will be recorded monthly using skin calipers, and body weight will be recorded weekly to track progress. The behavior component is to ensure the exercise and diet plans are adhered to by the client. The client needs access to dietary meals when away from home and flexibility to exercise when it suits her best. Meals will be prepared multiple days in advance, meaning they are available to be transported and consumed anytime, anywhere. The client will also be given a daily planner, which will allow her to be more productive, planning her days in advance so she knows exactly when to eat and exercise. In summary, the client has no risk factors, however previous injuries must be monitored while implementing the exercise action plans. The client will be closely monitored with the aforementioned techniques such as skin fold calipers to ensure a reduction in body fat is occurring. The client has strong motivation to achieve their goals, and with the techniques provided, they will meet the criteria required to achieve the level of physical fitness held prior to a 1-year break from touch football.